In Teso region and northern Uganda, the Obalanga massacre is a reminder of the brutalities that the LRA inflicted upon many communities for years. In a campaign marked by abduction, murder and widespread terror, Kony's forces targeted civilians, often leaving entire communities shattered. The Obalanga attack on a Sunday night of June 15, 2003 was Kony's first entry into Teso region. It marked a painful chapter in history, yet it also highlighted the enduring strength of the human spirit among those who survived. For the survivors, coping with the memories of violence remains a daily challenge. Many lost family members, friends and relatives. For much of the 1990s, the LRA insurgency was largely contained within northern Uganda. However, in June 2003, the conflict took a terrifying turn toward the east. Led by Joseph Kony's fearless commander known as Tabule and OT, thousands of LRA rebels crossed into Katakwi, Amuria and Soroti districts through Obalanga, which became the epicenter of the carnage. To some residents, the attack was well calculated by the rebel after they had sent a letter alerting the residents that they would be in Obalanga by midnight of 15th June 2003.
In the night of the 14th of June, it is the time when we were now aware that, because I had sent information that I will be in Obalanga. So we were now aware, and we were even suspected some people, like spies, who had first entered the place. We were just now left here by God's mercy.
Survivors recount how the LRA utilized Obalanga as their command center for Teso sub-region.
They came to my house at around 9 at night. So they got me. I was alone at home. They checked all the house and they got a sack of beans. They tied a rope around my waist and they started moving along with me. He said, "You carry these beans." Since we lost those people, because for me also I lost a son.
2 decades after Joseph Kony's Lord Resistance Army breached the borders of Teso, the survivors of the Obalanga massacre continue to carry the invisible weight of a conflict that redefined their lives, demanding both remembrance and a justice that remains partially out of reach. In public commemorations held at the Obalanga Memorial Site, community members and local leaders have highlighted the psychological toll the attack has impacted on them, requesting the president fulfill the pledges he made concerning rehabilitating and resettling the former abductees and families that lost their loved ones.
The comprehensive high school is just within Opoti when you come from the other side, but it's not complete in the way the president had said it. He said a comprehensive high school must be having a technical school, a secondary school, everything composed of full of everything. But all those things are not all fulfilled.
But we will expect at least to be given something also to make us support the living and to educate the children of those people who were killed.
The Obalanga mass grave, which is said to house the remains of 365 victims, stands as a physical manifestation of the community's grief. Many families were never able to identify their loved ones, as the bodies were often recovered long after the rebels had retreated, making individual burials impossible.
My brother was abducted. Up to date, he has not returned.
While some rebels like Dominico Ngwen have been tried and convicted of war crimes and crimes against humanity, Kony remains at large, a fact that remains a point of deep frustration for the survivors in Obalanga.
Kony, I don't know how he looks like, but he's an animal. He's not a human being. He's not worth to be remembered even. But God says that we forgive. We have forgiven them. We have forgiven them. We only want the government to help us see through those families which lost their parents. We are getting used to the situation because there's nothing we can do. Others were asking the government to come in and maybe to consider, because when your father is killed, when you are still a child, most of them fail to go ahead with education. That's why you see for us here, we are still behind.
This year, the commemoration started by a charity walk by a group of youth from Soroti City to Obalanga, a distance of 68 kilometers, to create awareness about the 193 children who are still missing to date. As the community continues to heal, the memorial site stands as a silent sentinel, ensuring that the world does not forget the price paid by the people of Teso. For the survivors, the narrative is no longer just about the horror of 2003, it is about the legacy of survival. Their story is a testament to a community that refused to be broken even when the shadows of war lengthened across their homes.